Hi, how you doing? My name is Stephen DeGracia, and in this week shot of Espresso, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to talk about alternative traffic. I wanted to talk about the importance of having multiple traffic sources going, just in case your main traffic source goes down, and it will. You're going to have bad days, and you're going to experience them. So you always want to have alternative traffic sources going in the background, which I call backup traffic. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a small list of sites that I found, and some of them I've tested, some of them I haven't. There's a million of them out there, and my recommendation is to go out and try to find some that will convert ShineOn products. And there's plenty of websites out there. You just got to hunt for them. You got to dig around and do your research and find hidden gems. And when you find these hidden gems, you keep them close to your heart. I'm just going to be honest with you. You keep them there, and you just make as much money as you can selling necklaces and be profitable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with this website here called Newsmax. Now, they do email drops, and I've tested them in the past. They do work. They have massive lists, multiple lists. So what you do is when you come to this site, you come down here, and you just click advertise, and it's going to bring you to this page. And so you just contact them, and what they'll do is they'll send you like a media kit, PDF, and all that stuff, and you can look at it, and then they'll also send you their lists. And I'm going to say one thing: this isn't cheap. Each list costs different, but it isn't cheap. But when you do an email drop, what they'll do is they'll put your product in their email as a sponsored product in their email list, and so you want to pick the right list that's for the right niche for your product, and you can make sales. Make sure you put all your tracking and everything in there. So this is just one way to make sales. It's just like, when you're building a list in your store and you keep emailing them, like discounts and stuff like that. Well, this one's cold traffic. You're just doing a massive drop. It's going to be tons of traffic coming in fast, but that's what you want. And you want to only use your winning products. Never do anything like this if you are testing. I don't recommend that at all. Only if you have a winning product and it's broad. If it's really broad, because you can target men, women, and you can make a lot of sales. You can do that. I've done this in the past. And I'm not going to say you're going to be a winner at this and you're going to make tons of money. You just got to be smart at it when you do these email drops, and your product has to be broad and it has to be a massive winner. But these email lists work. The next one is Archimex. Same thing. I haven't tested them, but I heard in the past from other people that they have, and they had a lot of success. They got massive email lists, and you could just do massive email drops. So this is just something that you might want to test in the future, just to get those extra sales. You could also probably do these massive drops during Q4, during Christmas time. And, it's just another angle of getting fresh eyeballs onto your product. And so, yeah, both these sites are just massive email drops. That's all they are. Okay, so the next one is native ads. Now, MGID, they put ads on websites, news sites, and all that stuff. So native ads. There's a couple websites I'll show you that I have tested in the past, and I've had sales come from. So, but you got to be careful with these, because you got to be prepared when you do native ads. And I'll show you what I mean about native ads. So I'm gonna come over here to this website. I think it's this one here. Yeah, so here, this is a news site here, and you can see at the bottom it says advertising, right? And then it says recommended by MIG. So usually you'll have a bunch of these on a website, a news site, and but that's what they do is they put their ads on news sites like Breitbart, Gateway Pundit, National Review, CNN, all kinds of sites. This is what they do. and the traffic can come pour right in. The traffic's really good on native ads, so you got to be very careful and not overspend. I recommend to really be cautious at these type of traffic sources, and make sure you have a massive budget, because you can lose a lot of money. But I'm just saying that this is what is out there, and you can become an expert at this if you just keep trying, and just practice makes perfect, right? So you got to just keep trying and become an expert at native ads. The next one is also native ads, content ads. Now, I used this in the past, and it was a few years ago, and man, the traffic came pouring in, and excuse me, and it's really good traffic. You can also, this traffic source will allow you to pick certain news sites also, so you can kind of like gear your, like say you're doing a daughter necklace, and you're selling it. You have a massive winner, and you want to put that on a native ad. You might want to pick a website that has a demographics for older people, fathers, mothers, and so they give you the ability to do that, as I remember. So you might want to check this out in the future. But like I said, you gotta be prepared, because these sites, you can spend a lot of money, and I recommend spy tools for these sites also, because you don't want to go into these sites without looking and seeing what is working. Just like you would do with Facebook or TikTok, you want to use spy tools to go in and see what's working, and then you can go from there. Here's another one. Another Rev Content. Now, I've used this in the past also. They also do, you can target blogs, news sites, and stuff like that. And also, I think you could do age. But I've tried this, same thing. This massive, and I think I have a website over here. So here's a website called Conservative Review, and they have down here, I scroll down, and they see it says ads by Rev Content. So these are the ads that you're going to see. And you can see that they have really, really broad. That's why I say, if you're going to run ads on here like necklaces, do broad targeting, like just daughters, son, mothers, wife, just very broad, because there's always somebody probably looking for a birthday present. You might see something, a present for they need for their daughter, a birthday present for their wife, their dad, And like I said, you always need to be prepared. Be prepared using a spy tool for these, and see what's working. So you can look at the demographic, the age, and all that stuff. But you can see that Rev Content places their ads here. And I'm going to refresh this and see if new ads come up. Let's see. Hold on here. Yeah, we got this one's new. But you can see these are just ads. So like if I click this one, looks like an e-com product. If somebody will just click it randomly, and it will redirect to this landing page here. This is what they use, and they're selling this product. So this product here could be a necklace, going straight to your store and selling a product. So they place ads on websites that get massive amount of eyeballs, a massive amount of traffic, and that's what you want. You want traffic. So this is what Rev Content does. Now, this is a new one. I've been seeing it in my emails, because I have an email account, Yahoo one, and I've seen Yahoo at Tech. It used to be called Gemini. I guess that's not around anymore. But you see picture ads, like contextual ads in your email. And I like that, because at the bottom it'll say shop now, learn more. I like that, because people are scrolling through their emails every single day, right? I always go to my emails, and I see an ad, right? And I go, that might be a perfect place to target ShineOn products, because that's really, personal. You're going into your email and you're scrolling, and boom, a beautiful ShineOn product right there, a heart or a message card. You never know, man. They might buy it right there from their email. So you might want to check this out, Yahoo at Tech. And I'm sure they do other things, but I've seen this in my emails. AdBlade. AdBlade is massive. AdBlade is another native advertising platform. I've never used them, but I've heard good things about them, and definitely you need a tool to look at what's working and all that. So definitely check this out when you got time. Do your research on this, but you definitely can use this to make sales. Next thing here is Outbrain. Same thing. You could run e-commerce here. I ran a little bit of traffic here. It does work. I made a couple sales. I wasn't running massive traffic. I was just testing it out. But there's potential here for Outbrain. Same thing. They put ads on news sites and websites and blogs and stuff like that. Taboola, same thing. Massive traffic. You can use this to just drive massive traffic to your e-commerce site, your Shopify site, even the platform. You just got to be creative and see. If you look at the video in there, they're just pictures. You catch somebody's attention with one of your beautiful advertising for ShineOn, and somebody go, oh yeah, man, I like this necklace. Got to check that out. You know what I mean? They're gonna click it. You don't know where people are gonna buy. You have no idea. People are buying from everywhere. Like I said, they're scrolling on their phones every day. You see people, on their phones constantly. So you want to spread spread your wings. You want to spread your advertising everywhere. I'm talking everywhere if your budget allows you to do that. That's why I emphasize: do not put all your eggs in one basket. Reddit ads, same thing. You see to the right here. You want to find ads, where you can put a picture in, like you would in Facebook, or in Twitter, or where people scroll up and down, and then they see an ad and it catches their eye. Reddit ads is like that. So what you want to do is go over here and give it a shot and test it. Test your product. Test your winners. And see if you get some conversions. So Reddit ads is another one. Now we're going to get into push ads. Now, push ads, bring this down. Push ads is a different beast. Now they're a little bit cheaper, and you really have to work with the rep, because they'll give you like white lists. They call them white lists. And you got to tell them what type of products you're running. You don't want to jump in here and just hope for the best. You don't ever do that with any traffic source. You got to test it out and talk to the reps and see what's working and all that stuff. So with rich ads, it's push ads. These are push notifications that go to people's mobile phones all over the world, and you can target the United States, which I would recommend targeting the United States. And like I said, you want to do broad targeting, and people promote all kinds of things. And a lot of these networks don't have a lot of rules, so there's not a lot of restrictions like Facebook has. So you can sky's the limit with this type of traffic. So what you want to do is put your best winner on here, and something like this would probably do well during Q4. You have to test it first. Talk to the rep. Make sure you have your ads in place, and these ads are going to be pushed into people's mobile phones. They'll see these on everywhere, even on the you could do what you call it, computer, your laptop, and I've tried it. I've made a few sales in here. The traffic comes in fast. Super fast, and it's a lot of traffic. So the sales will come in, but like I said, you got to have a winner. You have to have a massive winner, so people go, oh wow, that's awesome! Boom! They buy that ShineOn product, and they buy it for their dad or their daughter or their wife. So definitely look in there, contact the rep, tell them that you have, you have an e-com product. You need a whitelist. That's very important. You need a whitelist for e-com products. That's what you want to do. Just work with the rep, because if you use this type of traffic without one, you're going to fail. I'll just be honest with you, you're going to fail. So you want to ask them for a whitelist. Same thing with propeller ads. I haven't used this, but I've heard so and so, But like I said, you could test these out getting close to Q4, because everybody's in buying mode, right? And during Q4, you could run one of these ads and spend like maybe $100 or $200 and let them run. It's going to bring in massive amounts of traffic, massive amount. I've seen some crazy traffic for that cheap. So yeah, definitely think about this during Q4 and just add it to your arsenal. You just got to test these out. And like I said, use your winners. Use your winners. Okay, so next is banner advertising. Banner advertising is to me, it's old school, but it still works. You see banners on websites and stuff like that, but you don't want to count it out. Like I said, you got to go out and test. You can't be afraid to go test. You don't need to spend $1 million or anything like that. Just go test, maybe 20, 25, $100, and just see if you make some conversions. But this buy, sell ads, they have a network of blogs in different niches, and you just want to find like I said, use a broad, like if you have a broad niche, like say you're promoting father to daughter, right? Find a blog in here that kind of tailors to that, like it's mostly the demographics is males, and just give it a shot. You never know. Track it and see if you make sales. If you do, hey, that's great. But you just want to test it out. Banner advertising, I wouldn't count it out because people still click on banners. Let's see here. Okay, now we're at blogs. Now, this is another way to advertise your products. You can go straight to the source instead of using a third party. Straight to the source and look for blogs. I would say something that gears more to males or females, whatever you're promoting. And what you want to do is when you go to the blog, you come down here and you want to click on advertising. See where it says advertising? Most news sites have an advertising button, little link at the bottom. So you want to click that, and then you contact them, and then they'll say, okay, do you want to run a banner? Do you want to do an email drop? What do you want to do? And they'll probably send you a PDF and show you what they're got, and show you what their demographics is and all this stuff, and see if it's right for your product. And give it a shot, and you probably will make money. You probably will. Let's go to the next one. Same thing here. This site here called Town Hall Media. You can. They have newsletters. They have their dedicated emails, so they'll do email drops. They have display ads on their site, lead gen, all this stuff, even mobile display. So you just contact them and just see what the pricing is, and just think outside of the box. This is you got to think outside of the box and be creative. Make banners for your product, for your website, for your whole website. Make a banner for your whole website and promote that on blogs with a lot of eyeballs, traffic, massive traffic that has the same demographics as your website, and just be different, because if people see that, they'll go, whoa, that's new. Boom, click it straight to your website, and then they'll buy all your necklaces. So you gotta think like that, and you never know. It'll probably work. You just got to think outside the box in this game. You want to be, in my opinion, you got to be different than everybody else. Because if everybody's over here, then why don't you go over here and make some sales if it works, and make sales? You just want to be a little bit different, or just. If you're good at Facebook, stick with that, and then venture out to other websites, and other traffic sources. But don't be afraid to think outside the box and be different. Take a chance on banner advertising, push ads, native ads, because you never know, you might hit something and all of a sudden, whoa, you're good to go. You know what I mean? Breitbart. Here's a website. Now they give you the demographics here. They got 25 million unique visitors per month, 225 million page views per month. That's insane. They even give you the audience. Look at that. They give you the demographics, age. They give you everything here: income level, audience, everything. And so you could run a banner ad here. I'm sure you could. You can do email blasts. You can native advertising. You can put your product on there. If it comes close to your demographics, put it on here, man. Like I would put a daughter product on here. You know. Let's see. Let's look at the age. The age. So we got 45 to 54. So what? 45 to 44. Yeah, 45 to 44. Let's look here. Audience. It looks like it's more males, 60% males. So yeah, definitely a daughter product, right? I see that. Boom, put a daughter product on here, do an email blast, you know. But like I said, I'm sure this stuff isn't cheap, but give it a shot. Just give it a shot. You could do this. You don't have to do it every day. You could do this during Q4 and say, you know what? I'm just going to do an email blast to bring up my sales in Q4. Boom, do that. Throw. Because during Q4 everybody's freaking buying mode, right? So you could do a native ad or sponsored content, email blast. I mean, you could do all that, and you got your demographics here. So I would contact them, because this is probably this is 2018. I'll contact them and see what their new demographics is and stuff, and just see if it fits your product. So something like this. This is just thinking outside the box. Let's see here. We got daily caller. Same thing. You want to come over here and down at the bottom it says advertise with us. And so you just contact them, and I'm sure they have, they'll send you a PDF or information on their advertising. And the reason why these sites, I like these type of sites, because they're mostly geared to conservatives and men and women. And but you could sell your daughter product. You can sell to your wives, wives, daughter, son. That's how I think. You look at those big three broad niches. So you can promote a heart necklace. You can promote a message card. You can promote just all your winners. And believe me, think about this. You're getting new eyeballs, brand new eyeballs, and they probably have never seen this before. So you want to just do your email drop or your banner display and try to get those eyeballs and track everything, and you probably make some sales. Let's see here. Trying to get to here. Well, this site also has advertising with Gateway Pundit. Same thing. You could do display, video, in-stream content. Sponsored content, emails, and native. All you do is just contact them. The reason why I show you these websites, because it's the demographics. The conservative audiences buy. That's what I'm trying to tell you in here. Conservative audience buy. That's why you could promote wife necklaces, a wife message card, a heart necklace, a circle necklace, crosses, everything. You just got to test them and think outside the box, and just work with the reps and the people, the marketing rep behind here, and talk to them and tell them what you have and all that stuff. Okay, so next is retargeting. Well, actually, if you have a Shopify, this is for the Shopify people. If you were running Shopify, I've used this in the past. It's called Storia. Now, they do Facebook and Google. They probably do other things too. Let's see what they got here. They got advertising, selling social. They got all this. They do Facebook shops. They do Google ads. They do Facebook ads. And they got enterprise. So these guys can run ads for you. So I usually would say, if you're, you work 9 to 5 and you have a Shopify store, you can hire these guys to work for you. why you also do your own advertising. You could do your own Facebook advertising and have these guys, and you can set the budget, and they can run traffic for you. You just add this to your Shopify store, and you just it's kind of like outsourcing, and you can see they'll do the drive. You know, they've made me plenty of money. I know it works. I've done it, and so you might want to check them out and see if this is something that might help you while you're working, and you're having traffic coming to your site on a constant basis. That's what you want, is constant traffic, and somebody monitoring in the background for you. And so these guys are really great. Check them out and see if you like it. Now, this next one, I highly recommend. They used to be called Retarget app. I guess they're called Ad Wisely, and they do more now. These guys made me thousands. I'm talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in just retargeting. And I was doing. I wasn't even spending that much, and they do Facebook, and I think they do more now. I guess they expanded. Yeah, they did Facebook for me, and I guess they do Instagram. They also do Google. Of course, you can install it in Shopify, BigCommerce, and WooCommerce now. But this is an app I highly recommend. They did very well for me in the past. So, like, say you don't want to do your own retargeting, just have these guys do it. Just have them retarget for you. Put $10 on there, $20 of retargeting on Facebook or whatever platform that you want them to run on, Google, all that stuff, and let them do the work. So you're running traffic. You're having these guys do retargeting. You got Storia running Google, Facebook for you, and you're having all these traffic sources coming in at once. This is what you want. You want multiple traffic sources, and then you want to go out there and find other traffic sources. Now, only do this if your budget allows you to do it. So I recommend to build up your capital and then go do this and test others. And other than that, I mean, there's a million traffic sources out there, and go out and test. Just go out and test, because, man, there are people that haven't seen ShineOn necklaces, and they would love to buy them, because everybody's looking for, a birthday present, a Christmas present when Q4 is here, everything. So I encourage you to go out there and just think outside the box, and go find these traffic sources, and test them, and let us know how it goes. So I hope this was value, and I hope I got your mind going, and I hope you do well out there. And I'll talk to you soon.